Okay, great. All right. So this discussion is going to be about setting yourself up as a business and having 7 to 8 bank accounts for your business and personal. And I promise you, I learned this from Bob Kalinske in that How to Run Your Business Like a Business class that he does. And when I did it, it really was a game changer. I was able to save more. I had more money. Somehow you end up with more money. Okay. So first things first, disclaimer. Please talk to your CPA, your financial advisor, your whoever you trust your stuff to. I'm just going to tell you what I did for myself. Okay. I opened up a business. So it's very easy. You go to the Georgia Secretary of State website. Google Georgia Secretary of State website. And matter of fact, let me just share my screen. Share my screen real quick. Okay, here we go. So, Secretary of State. Okay, so this is a website, sos.ga.gov. sos.ga.gov. Start a business. Okay. You're gonna register online. Okay, so when you register online, it's gonna take you to this website, this is what the website used to be. So then you go to online services. Now you are gonna have to create an account if you don't have an account. I have an account. So create yourself an account, and then you can fill out the application starting a business. You need to decide, do you want to be an LLC or a corporation? Talk to your financial person, however you want to set that up. So once you answer all the questions about being a domestic thing, you're not doing trucks, you're not gambling, you're not doing firearms, all those kind of questions, you can click through this in like 5 minutes, okay? And it costs about $99 at the end. And then they're gonna email you in a couple weeks what's called your Articles of Incorporation. Okay, Articles of Incorporation. With the Articles of Incorporation, that is like your business papers. Okay, so you got a business. Okay. Oh shoot, we got 6 minutes. All right. Oh, this is gonna be tough. All right, so let me share screen again. Then what you're gonna do is you're gonna go to the IRS website, irs.gov. Okay, and then you're gonna get an EIN number. Apply for an EIN number. An EIN number is your business social security number, okay? So you apply online, you answer the questions, you get the EIN number right then and there. Like you can just download it, right? EIN number, wait a couple weeks, your Articles of Incorporation, you take those 2 things to the bank, open up a business bank account in your business name. Whatever your business name is, don't spend more than 30 minutes trying to think about a name. My name is Alicia Thomas Inc. Right? Put a lot of thought in that. All right. Doesn't matter. Your business, you could do business as Alicia Thomas Realty Group, About You Realty Group. I did business under different logos and different names. I got paid as Alicia Thomas Inc. Period. Okay. So we're done with that. Now you have a business bank account. Now, if you go into the Capper Academy page and you hit the search button and you hit bank account, it's going to bring up this post. Let's take a look at this post. This is the breakdown, okay? This is the breakdown for the bank accounts. So you have your business, Alicia Thomas Inc., and then you have your personal side, and then you got a line down the middle, okay? On the business side, you have an operating account. That's where your bills and expenses come out of, your super lockbox, your office bill, your cell phone, your business expenses. You pay out of this account, okay? Then you have a capital account. This is a savings account for your business. You're going to save for the future. For like if you want to take Bold, or if you want to go to family reunion or mega camp, or if you want to, spend money on logos and branding, you got money saved to spend on your business. Then you have a reserve account. This is for emergencies, because in real estate, sometimes we work and sometimes we don't work. Okay. So you need to have 6 months of your business expenses saved up. So that way, worst case scenario, if you don't work for 6 months, at least your business expenses are still getting paid. Right? So what does that mean? You better figure out what your business expenses are. Okay. Office bill, your super lock box, your whatever you pay for monthly, that's your office expenses. Okay. Now let's go to the personal side. On the personal side, it's the same thing. You got an operating account where you pay your bills, your mortgage, your utilities, your whatever you pay, my lashes. Okay. The operating account. Then you have a capital account where you save. Capital is a savings account for the future, investments, college, vacations, stuff you want to do. Then you have a reserve account, same thing, emergency. You need 6 months of your household expenses saved up, just because that time that you don't work or whatever happened, or you think you're on realtor holiday, your house ain't going into foreclosure. Your car payment is getting paid. Your whatever. You see what I'm saying? Now, that's 6 accounts. The 7th account is your tax account. Your tax account is on your personal side. You must save for your taxes. Okay? So now that we have the 7 accounts, this is how, break it down however you want to. Let's say you get a check. Let's say your check is $10,000, right? 60% or whatever, let's say it's $100. 60% will go here. 40% will go here. That's just how I did it. Out of this 60%, 80% will go in operating, 10% in capital, 10% in reserves. On this side, this 40%, 85% will go in operating, 5, 5, and 5. I know 5% does not seem like a lot, but 5% of every single check adds up. Okay? If you break it down like this, because when you get that check for $10,000, don't even think you got $10,000, because you don't. Okay? You don't. Okay, what's your question, Katrina?
For the taxes, you got it on the personal. Should we also have a tax account under business?
No, because how it works is you have a business, right? So Alicia Thomas Inc. makes $100,000 in income. I get a 1099 for $100,000.
Yes.
Now, Alicia Thomas Inc. has had some business expenses, okay? Let's say I had $45,000 worth of business expenses, right? So now we got $55,000 left, right? The $55,000 is now my personal income, and I'm paying taxes on $55,000.
Okay.
So you pay taxes on your income.
Right.
Which is your personal side.
Okay, got it. Thank you.
Now, you need to have a business credit card and a personal credit card. That'll help keep the things from commingling and jingling, okay?
That's what Ori said that yesterday about the credit card. I didn't do a credit card on the business side. I've been putting all my business, like when I paid for Mega Camp, I took it out of the personal credit card. So I'm going today to apply for a business credit card.
2 separate credit cards, one for business, one for personal. Keep it easy. And the very last bank account, your 8th bank account, should be your profit share account. So all my business accounts are at Wells Fargo. I have them all connected. I can see them all together. I can easily transfer the money into each account. The profit share account is at Truist. I ain't got no card. I can't see nothing. I only go in there when it's time to buy a house. Period. Any questions, thoughts, feelings? Because I'm over time. Wait. Oh, they're not on yet. Okay. Panic mode diverted. Any questions, thoughts, feelings about what I just showed you?
Thank you. Love it.
Cody said, does one EIN cover one bank account? Meaning if you have more than one business, would you need to apply for more than one EIN?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Now, that's just my real estate bank accounts. I have other bank accounts for other things. Like if you have other businesses, you need to have, this is just real estate.
Okay. And so you
got
have
other
multiple
business-
EINs.
Oh, yeah. I got,
Okay.
if you pull up my account, I got so many LLCs. Some of the stuff didn't work out. Some of the stuff I'm about to work. I created an LLC for my son, like years ago. He's like 9. So by time, it'll be a seasoned business by time,
Mhm.
we're gonna the rental
Mm.
properties. I did the rental property I just bought. I did an LLC, 1733 Evans LLC, so I can open up a separate bank account for just that house and just that money. Each house will have its own separate thing, separate
Got
bank
it.
accounts.
Let me ask a question. How do you pay yourself a salary, or you just do the expenses separately?
The right answer is I pay myself a salary.
Okay, girl.
That part.
That's part of that split where you got paid when you received your check. You did 60% to the business, 40% to your personal.
Mhm.
That's your salary on that on the 40%.
However, you could talk to your financial person, accountant person, set it up to where you pay yourself payroll, right? So but don't make 100,000 first before you try figuring that stuff out. Really, I mean, honestly, like just it doesn't matter when it's not enough.
Okay.
I'm not saying it doesn't matter. Let me rephrase that. What I'm saying is that just make some money and then talk to your accounting person and then help figure out how you want to set yourself up. But this basic system right here is just to help you manage the money that you're getting.
And that's in a Capper account. You said we can go and Google
It's in our
account.
coaching page. So if you go
Okay,
to the
perfect.
coaching page and you search bank accounts, it'll bring up that picture. You can print. I took my notes from the class to Wells Fargo, and I sat down and I said, listen, I need all these accounts, because I had like 4 accounts, but they were a mess. I added 2 more accounts, 3 more accounts, and then I renamed them so they all say the right thing. And then I have some link to where it's free. If you do an auto draft of like $50 to $100 into your savings every month, it makes the bank accounts free or whatever. Set it up to where you know what your minimums are, so you're not paying bank fees, right? So I have a sheet of paper where it has like, this is the minimum, this is the one that goes in here that makes that one free. Like, I took that sheet of paper to the bank. I was like, excuse me, I need to sit down with somebody.
Yes.
Help me figure this out. And it was huge.
Yeah, I got an appointment on the 8th. I was like, I need an appointment.
Yeah, no, for real. It really, every time I look in there, there's money in all the accounts.
That's what's up, Alicia.
Just seriously, because before
Yeah,
money will come in and go out, and I'm like, where the hell?
So separate. I'm doing separate banks for personal and for business. And
That's
I was
what I
thinking about
did.
doing the taxes separately as well.
Well, if you do all separate banks, you have to find an easy way to transfer the money, because when you get a
Yes.
check come in,
Mm-hmm.
you gotta transfer it. So
Zelle.
well, yeah. So
Yeah,
Zelle,
but still, you got to go in and do it. I have 3 separate banks, 3 separate banks, and I'm like, this is too. If something happens to me, my poor child has to figure out where's all her stuff.
that's a whole nother subject we need to talk about, which is planning. But anyway, we'll get into that a whole nother day. But this is about anything else about the bank accounts, why you need them.
So I didn't see on there, on your personal side, just your spending money account. Is that an additional?
That's all in
Okay.
your operating.
Okay,
Miscellaneous.
so you said personal bill. Okay.
Yeah, because your capital is it's savings. You shouldn't be spending out of here unless it's for something that you planned for, like an
Right.
investment property, vacation, college, and stuff like that. And then the reserve account, you really shouldn't be touching, because that's your reserves for 6 months. So I highly encourage you to take this and write it down, and write down that amount right here. What should be 6 months worth?
Mm-hmm.
Your regular bills, that could fluctuate, but on average, like, you can use mint.com. That's a great website where it'll show you like budgeting and how much you spending on stuff. And sometimes it's offensive. But anyway, then same thing for the business side. You really shouldn't be taking out of these accounts regularly. except
is
your
your, okay, what is the note you have down at the bottom?
profit share, separate account, different bank, no access.
Okay.
Because when I could see what's in my profit share, I feel like I have it,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't. Right? So if and because I mean, all my business, all these accounts, I have at Wells Fargo. My profit share is at Truist, and then I have some Bank of America accounts, which is my stash account.
Yeah.
I literally have to hide money from myself.
That's why I have 3 different banks.
I have to hide money from myself. Seriously. Because if I know it's there, I know it's there. But for me, I'm very visual, out of sight, out of mind. I don't get a bank statement for it. I don't know what's over there. I just deposit. Now I can pull it up on my phone, but I don't. Any questions, thoughts, feelings? I know we went over a little bit, but
This was good.
Always good
Yeah, I
stuff.
needed this information.
awesome sauce. Okay, so if there's no other questions, thoughts, feelings, think we're good to go for today. Today is
I
Thursday.
feel like money flows to us easily.
Sorry.
Oh no, my bad. I'm on.
So if there's no other thoughts, questions, feelings, today is Thursday. It is September 1st. Let's take a deep breath in and make a commitment that in September, I'm just gonna go as hard as I possibly can to pay. I'm just gonna do my lead gen with no fear. If I gotta do 10 jumping jacks and yell out, I love a challenge to make these calls, do what you gotta do. Cause I promise if you hustle, I bet y'all $10,000. If you hustle hard in September and you take bold in October, you will have a completely different business. And because if you go hard in September, by the end of September, by 20 something days, your fears are gone. Really, after the first couple of times you start getting business and it actually starts going somewhere, fear starts going away. Because you now are confident in what you're doing. You know what you're doing. All of y'all know what you're doing. You just don't think you do. Trust me, you know what you're doing. You've been here, you've heard it enough. Even if you haven't been here long, you know what you're doing. So don't doubt yourself, okay? Take a deep breath in. Like really deep. All the oxygen you can get into your body, let's stretch it out because we're money magnets and money flows through us easily and freely, okay? And we have no fear about getting this money, okay? Where's money? No fear about getting this money, okay? Scared money don't make money. Let's go. See y'all tomorrow.
Alrighty.
Thank you.
Bye. Thank
Bye.
you.
Have a great day.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Thank you.